Hi, my name is Gina Williams James, and I want to talk to you about how will the implementation of the time machine impact playground disputes. On the playground, students tease, they don't want to share, they'll change the rules in the middle of a game, or they can even get into a physical altercation. The time machine is a visual support system by conscious discipline. It will reduce the need for teacher involvement and give the students the skills and tools they need to become effective problem solvers. So here's an image of the mat. It's implemented by first doing explicit lessons in the classroom. So we start off, the whole idea is that we're rolling back time. We want to undo the conflict and try it again in a different way. We're going to ask, are you willing? Both parties need to agree. If someone's not ready yet, we'll come back to it as soon as they're ready. But when both parties are willing, we can start the process. So you take a step on the mat, and it's visual tools to help remind teachers and students exactly what steps they need to take to help resolve conflict. So first is STAR, be a star. It's our star breathing. So it reminds our students to make sure they take a deep breath. Smell the flower, blow the pinwheel. When they're ready, they take the next step. And that's our wish well. So wish wells, we put our hands on our chest, and we both want this to work out for both parties. We both want to come to a resolution and make this work. We put our hands on our chest and we wish well with eye contact facing the other party. We take our next step, and it's a little chant. 1, 2, 3, let's do it. This is our chance to unite, and it also kind of breaks the monotony and has that breath. It gets them ready to move into the next stage. You say 1, 2, 3, let's do it, and you jump to the next set of footprints. So then you see the words right there before you. Very simple, helpful words. I don't like when you take the ball from me. Can you please ask next time? And the other person reflects on that and says, okay, I can do that. If they didn't have a solution that they both agreed upon, this is the part where they can brainstorm or work on a solution that they can do together so that they can both into a place where, okay, I can do that. The same thing if, they change the game rules in the middle of a game. I don't like when you change the rules in the middle of the game. Can we please stay to what we agreed upon when we started the game? It works for all kinds of conflict resolution, even beyond the playground. The last step is right there where you see the world and the heart, and this is the chance to reconnect again. You want to make sure that everybody is on, they don't have any hard feelings, everybody feels that this is something we can do to resolve the problem, and that can be a high five, a handshake, elbows, any kind of sign or gesture to reconnect. But you want that unity, you want them to have that eye contact, and they're looking at each other. So initially this starts with where we're training this up, and then with classroom practice, even classroom meetings, where they can talk about different problems they've had on the playground and different ways to resolve them. So you come in there with some background knowledge of, what it is you want to do. So through social skills, class lessons, you have ample time to practice. When you first introduce this out on the playground, it's going to have to be teacher facilitated, making sure that they're taking the steps and they're working to solve the problems correctly. But ideally, with fading adult support, this is something the kids can do on their own, and steps that they will remember when solving conflicts, even later in life. When students have conflict, they're in that fight or flight brain state. How many times do you see a kid just run away from a situation? Or on the other hand, they're ready to fight and bully each other, and they're gonna throw down. This time machine can be taught explicitly and reinforced through all social skills classes. The visual aspect helps both teachers and staffs remember to use this as effective problem-solving skills. Through lessons and practice, it can become automatic. So it's something that they will use the rest of their life. With these 7 steps, the students will learn different perspectives, to see each other's perspectives, to practice empathy, those victims to use that assertive language. We're all remembering to breathe and get back to that executive brain state. It's helping our students become helpful, not hurtful. The whole idea is that this will reduce bullying, and it also gives victim empowerment. And students can go from being dependent problem solvers who are always asking the teachers, who don't know how to effectively solve their own problems, to effective, independent problem solvers. So that is my research topic, how to implement the time machine for playground disputes.